about a lowrider that you had that you um, that you had to get rid of that you really didn't want to, but you had to, and what happened to it?
Oh shit. That'd be my Monte Carlo I had back in high school. Boy, I got some stories in that one. And me and my boy Tony Tone, we was coming from Andes up in San Jose. It was like back in the day, 78, 79. We cruising on the 101. We see the prison bus. I lay it down, shoot a whole bunch of showers all up in front of the prison bus, just lay it down, scraped on the prison bus. They trying to go faster. I get up on the slow lane. We going up around, coming in, getting ready to come off the 101 so we can come back in the Seaside. And I'm gas hopping at 65, 70 mile an hour, just gas hopping, giving it to the prison bus, and give the homies some entertainment. You know what I mean? And them fools called the police. So we get off the freeway, and we driving about 10, 15 more miles. And next thing you know, the goddamn police come pull us over. Oh, they was hot. But I got a ticket. I kept my big mouth shut. We got a ticket. And when I got the ticket, he gets in the car, and me and my boy, we was rolling. This shit was funny. And then I got this officer that I knew back in town. He said, I don't give a shit about no CHP. And he signed the ticket off, and I put it back in the mail. Didn't have to give him the state, nothing. It was funny. We was all laughing, but those were the good old days. It ain't like that now. Yeah, those were good old days.
You have any other great lowrider stories you would like to share?
Yeah, I got one. Me and my homie, he done passed away. But I used to always go over to the Johnsons' house. Me, John, his brother Carl, and Tony, Mary, and Barbara. I always just go over there, hang out. I like part of the family. And one day, me and Tony, we was cruising in Monterey, and they had the Ohio players. The Ohio players were at the Marriott. I didn't give a shit. We didn't care back then. I'm hopping. I'm swinging the money, getting inches. Well, what we thought back then was inches. And somebody said, hey, man, the police is behind you. I was like, fuck the police. I wasn't tripping. I was all caught up in the moment. And I got pulled over by this undercover cop. And he pulls us around the corner. This motherfucker pulls his gun out, tells me to pop my trunk. My shit's stolen. Yeah, whatever. And they were going to confiscate my hydraulics. So we drove over to the police station. I drove my car to the police station. He was giving me a real bad time. And I didn't want to walk home. So the police station in Monterey is right by the fire department, right by the high school. And I was just about ready to graduate. And they told me to pull my shit out. So I called my dad. And my pops was on the way down, taking his sweet time. And my pops got down there. Oh, he wasn't happy. And they took my pump. I kept the dump, but they wanted to pump. So I had to give the pump up, both of them. And the back was up high enough for me to ride, but I had to be careful. But the front was laying on the frame, on the scrape plate. So I ran up to the auto shop. And Tony goes, man, I'm not caring about the police. He was like, man, your pops is tripping. So we came back and we had to block the frame up in the front of the A-arms. And we got some 2x4s. We blocked it up. Now I'm pulling out the police station. And it's just that little bitty hump in their driveway. My car just pancaked on it. and they were all there. This cop was kind of drunk or loaded on something. And my dad was already hot. And my dad told the popo, stop touching him. He kept touching my old man. My old man socked the shit out this police officer. Didn't nobody see it. My dad, ex-prize fighter. He socked the shit out the popo. And then he caught him. You all right, officer? You all right? Shit was funny as a motherfucker. I remember it like yesterday. And my dad didn't get arrested or nothing. That motherfucker walked off staggering, didn't know what the fuck happened. My dad said, get this fucking car up out of here. I backed up the car and scraped it all out their driveway. Big old gouge in their driveway. So we were driving home. And when I got home, my dad said he wanted to talk to me. And my homeboy was already gone. My dad said, I want to talk to you. And I'm in the driveway building another pump. You know, I had all kind of shit. And he turned around and he says, when you're done out there, I want to talk to you. I never did go inside. I didn't go inside the house the whole next night. The whole weekend, I didn't go inside. I didn't let this motherfucker cool off, man, because he was tripping. You know, and then he talked to me and he goes, you know, you're going to do something about them goddamn cars. That shit you be doing, that low ride, you know you up to no good. I go, yeah, but I'm not going inside. Slept in the car. Then my mom came out and made him calm down and shit. And I got to go back inside the house and I got my ass whipped. And then he didn't touch me no more after that. He was like, fuck it, you gonna learn. And, you know, my pops, he left me alone and I had to sell the Monte Carlo right after that. So I sold it. I sold it to Harry Matthews. One of the homies bought my car. And that was the end of low riding until like about 6 years ago. I just basically stopped. I wasn't tripping.